Oh, do you have a habit of drugging your friends with penicillin?
No, it's just that if you
That's
were
probably important for me to know.
having a penicillin allergy, it's very important for people around you to know.
For my medical provider.
What if we were doing a broad thing with our show, and you had to go to the hospital,
Sure.
and they were like, can she have penicillin? And I'm like, whatever it is, save her life. And then it kills you because I didn't know.
I kind of have the OCD that I would probably have medical paperwork available at your disposal if we were abroad.
That's fair. I feel like you're more responsible than a lot of my friends where they're like, oh, remember this and peanuts and bees. And I'm like, okay.
You're what?
You're right.
Did you know that one of our adventures is at a beef farm or sanctuary?
And then afterwards we'll be making our own peanut butter. Oh my
We're
god.
supposed to
Oh yeah. Honestly,
yes.
I'm so glad we have that on camera.
We've been trying to get one of my famous persons.
I know. And every time I go to film it, I get like the end of it, and I'm like, well, that's nothing.
Okay, that was great.
It's a Christmas miracle.
It's a Christmas. Well, it was not a Christmas miracle for them to not have. Well, it actually was, because you weren't ready for New Year's stuff.
No.
They didn't have New Year's stuff at Walmart.
No.
2 weeks before the holiday, and Walmart wasn't prepared. They're
I know.
like 2 months early, usually.
Oh yeah. I mean, they had Christmas stuff. What, in October?
Apparently, that's not the case for New Year's. I didn't
No.
realize that until I had a podcast where we were trying to film.
I've never followed the holidays more closely in my life.
There.
I do. I need my nicotine. I just simply will not be able to make it.
She's not gonna like this. I'm gonna think it's hilarious. We're gonna have spicy spices. Hi.
Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year from us to you.
My name is Mandy.
My name is Raquel.
We're probably gonna change our names up, but this is for now Mocktails.
To know or not to know.
And we're in our timeline in the Nightmare Before Christmas.
Disturbed. I'm depressed. I'm inadequate.
And we're
Yes.
both just holding ourselves together.
Hence the broken antler.
Well, it's shedding season.
The accuracy.
I lost my antler. Only one so far. Maybe the other one will fall off if we're lucky.
Yes.
I am so ready for my New Year's resolution.
Oh,
Hey, babes. So, holy goddamn. That was the best hour of our lives. You missed the fuck.
because Mandy accidentally touched our sensitive ass keyboard with her toes.
Okay. I kind of like it.
Yeah, it's matching the vibe now. We had a great conversation about AI and politics.
Oh my God, everything. So much.
And it's gone because the universe hates us.
Guys, it was so great. All right. So I had a social faux pas, which I am used to. Apparently that word doesn't get used, which is another social faux pas I've taken part in, is using book words.
Yes.
Book words are beautiful.
Such as a jar.
That's right. Words.
Yes.
Love.
Yes.
Okay, I remember. I think this is important. We do need to share with you. I find words so freaking important. So American language doesn't have any more words for love than love, was the example that I used. What that does is it doesn't allow us to feel the full spectrum of love that love is. And there's other languages that have so many other versions of that same love that I think those people actually get to feel a completely different version that we don't have access to.
Right.
That sounds crazy because it's just a word. There's a gal in North Korea. Well, not in. Thank God she's not in North Korea. She escaped North Korea. She has a podcast episode with Joe Rogan that is so worth watching. Was explaining to Joe Rogan about how she saw this kid on the side of the road that was emaciated, just like body was rotting away and flies were eating. But she didn't at the time have any capacity or even
Remorse.
she didn't even understand how, or has never even been nobody's shown her compassion, nobody's given her an example of compassion, or even the concept of me or you. And that's what it came down to, is in the Korean language has it, but in North Korea, they have stripped a lot of the words out of the dictionary, out of their ability to know.
It's very Orwellian, 1984.
Kim Jong-un, Yoons.
Kim Jong-un.
Un. Come kill me.
Kim Jong.
Not gonna try that hard to pronounce the worst person on Earth's name. Are you kidding me right now?
He's a mild dictator compared to some of the others, but...
Actively on Earth right now?
Oh, living, sure. Living, yes.
Has stripped the words that allow them to understand that. So it's actually stunted their ability to develop the feelings of compassion. She wasn't a bad person. She literally just was never taught that. There was zero ability.
Right.
And it took learning words like me, you, I, we.
To make it relatable.
And then all of a sudden she was able to gain a capacity for compassion and love and caring and sympathy and empathy, and all of these feelings came that she didn't have access to before at all.
All just because, like, not understanding the language behind it, or even...
Just not even having a word
There's, like,
for it.
no connection without the language.
Words matter so much.
Yes.
Like, way more than we could ever imagine. And it's so sad that there's such a large chunk of our community that doesn't have this version of words, because this isn't the only version of words.
Right.
Or communication. That's not, when I say words matter, it doesn't have to be verbal. It doesn't have to be your tongue. It doesn't even have to be heard by your ear. It can be written. So it can be book words.
Sure.
And it's so sad that we have such a chunk of our society that are nonverbal, that until recently, they weren't even given an opportunity to have an alternative communication device like a tablet.
Yeah.
Granted, we didn't have the technology, but they probably wouldn't have accepted written word either. Back then, they probably didn't even think that the people had the capacity to write letters, let alone want to take the time to teach them.
Right.
And even now, we still have parents that instead of giving their child an alternative communication device, they're like, no, they got to learn how to speak. If I give them that, it's going to make them not want to learn how to speak. And in reality, we've learned that kids given alternative communication devices end up learning language and develop faster in even verbal language. If they ever do, it's fine if they don't, but it's more likely that they do if they're given a chance to communicate to begin with.
I feel like that really depends. Because I've definitely read studies where giving children who express non-verbal personalities or non-verbal communication skills are given a tablet too early in life, they won't develop the skills.
Maybe too early. I can see too early. Or, I mean, so that comes down to when you teach a child sign language, those kids don't not learn how to speak. They just...
But that's using your brain. If you're using a tablet, you're using an instrument to speak, not your hands. That you're still using your brain
maybe
to
I
communicate.
see that difference. I see that difference. Okay, so that's where sign language is just another language, not...
Definitely agree with, sign language being a different language that the brain can use, a tablet being an instrument to speak. I definitely agree with you if there are nonverbal people that we have no understanding of why they're nonverbal in certain cases. So giving them the tablet at that point to speak is liberating, because they can still have access to a language instead of just living in, like, I can't imagine. That would be horrific.
Especially with, we're learning that they fully understand, are fully conscious.
But I don't think we should give up on trying to get them to be verbal, especially if we're in the younger prepubescent years. You know what I mean?
So I mean, when's that cutoff? For me, that's like maybe 5. Because if you're not talking by 5, we should probably be giving you alternative options.
Regular milestones, right? We're monitoring and we're realizing, okay, they have not even tried to speak.
So are there parents that jump a little bit too on board, that they're like, well, all our kids are autistic, they're autistic. Oh, they're not talking yet. Here it is.
Like, I had a friend that we both are very close to, that worked in this field where she worked with autistic children.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of them were younger than 4 and 3, or the older ones were also given tablets. And I asked her, I said, are they given the tablets before or after speech therapy? And she said, always 100% before. So I feel like maybe speech therapy and monitoring the situation before, just like, let's give them the tablet and call it a day. Like,
I can agree with that. So it shouldn't necessarily be the first step.
But we shouldn't, like, hold it away from them. Like, you can't communicate. it turns into a
absolutely
discipline,
happens. It's
right?
so sad.
Yeah, that is sad because then it's like, well, they're at a point where you're like, I'm just gonna keep screaming into your ears so you can hear. They can't
It's
hear, you
literally
know?
like withholding a wheelchair from
Exactly.
a kid that hasn't learned how to walk that's 10.
Yeah, exactly. Just learn how to walk, right? Like, I think there's something wrong here. Like,
Maybe we need to
maybe
give them some support.
let's look into some other options, right? Yeah, so I guess that's my own, like, we should, just like with everything, there should be guidelines. Okay,
So, thanks to my social faux pas, she thought I got her a gift, so she got me a very wonderful gift.
yes, she messaged me saying we were going to do a short little New Year's episode, and I thought that meant, like, we'll see you next year episode, and I bought her a Christmas present, so here you are.
I think that I've already seen this.
Unfortunately, as you guys probably guessed, she's already opened it.
But it's so cute. And it has lots of words.
And we loved it because we were talking about words before I gave it to her.
And it says, be careful or you'll end up in my podcast. And you missed me very intensely crying.
Weeping about the gift, and it was very emotional. But
It was.
here it is.
It's here. It's very cute. And it says it's on both sides, which I don't know if you guys know that, but I am left-handed. So
Yes.
the fact it says it on both sides is awesome. 'Cause
Yes.
I can see it and they can see it. No matter which direction I hold it. I think I might cry for another reason. My gift for her was not so nice.
Oh, she gave me here.
And we've already been through it. And now we have to do it again.
And now we have to do it again. So Amanda got me these, and I think she shared this with you earlier because I had to watch the other video.
It's not good.
And we're gonna tell you right now they're terrible, and I loathe spicy food.
I really want to delay this. So you go get milk and I'm going to show them my shoes that caused us to miss an hour of recording. But look at these shoes, guys. They have toes. They're amazing. They're everything. If you've seen, I have shown another pair of shoes off in the past that were waterproof vegan shoes. These are not waterproof, nor are they vegan. They are just kind of part of my health journey, which is part of my New Year's resolution. More mental health based, because working out is so mental health, right? It was so funny. I had these shoes on and like they're toesy.
Right.
So I brought my mom to a workout class thinking she'd been working out, so I bring her to boot camp. It's intense. This is why I have a softball into my calf. And anyways, she handled it like a champ. Badass. There was this one move and it was your legs go like this with your feet like this. And I
Okay.
have toe shoes on. I'm wearing like a very similar green color pants.
Yeah.
And I have these on and I'm doing this and I'm looking at myself and my legs and I'm like, I literally look like a frog. And my mom's so silly. She's like, I don't know why you keep calling him frog. I don't think she called him frog. And I was like, Mom, look at the board. They're called frog quads. She's so silly. Anyways, side quest to avoid this main quest, which is torture.
Yes.
Let's see what...
Originally, Amanda did wrap them coincidentally in the exact same wrapping I had her present.
That's so funny.
Too bad. That's long gone.
So, before you got to see us both suffer, do we both need to suffer again, or do you want to play the actual game and pick one at a time? And only
Okay.
one of us has to suffer. What do you think?
We'll pick one at a time.
Are you sure? There's
Yeah.
a chance you'll have to be the one to suffer, and I don't.
That's fine.
I'll suffer with you if you both want to suffer.
Let's both suffer together.
Okay.
I feel like we're so deep in the suffering of this video now.
Let's see what happens. Last time it was so funny. It was such a fun coincidence
It was.
that we both ate all of them, and the very last one was the spicy one.
Yeah.
If we get so lucky. I kind of wished I had more to pop in after, though, because it was so hot. I need, like, sugar, and you were, like, taking so long to get the milk.
I was trying to rush it. So at the beginning we thought the black
We thought
ones.
the black ones would be more, but I think it was the opposite. I'm just going for it blind, though. If I put too much thought into this.
Yeah, I know. Now it's hard.
No, it's so hard because we know how bad it is. Oh, no. Okay, one.
Okay,
down.
that's not it.
That's not it.
Nope, that was it.
That was it?
Yeah, first one.
Okay.
Oh.
I'll keep going. I don't really like the taste of them, so I'm gonna spit them out as I go. They're terrible. Like, the aftertaste is terrible. They're cherry. They don't taste like cherry.
Mm-mm. I taste like, oh. You gotta get it out of your teeth.
It wasn't so immediate for you. I'm spitting it in my new cup.
Mm-mm. No, it wasn't.
They taste like the dentist in the 90s, even if they're not the spicy ones. So, I mean, I know I'm not really suffering like you are, but I'm kind of suffering.
I can't believe I did this twice. Oh, I can't feel my tongue. It's this side, this side.
I'll be with you eventually. Alright, so is it probably this one then? Because the other ones are dark.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's this one?
Mm-hmm. No?
There's the last one again. And it's the darkest one.
There's no rhyme or reason to these.
No rhyme or reason. Which is probably a good thing, because it's a game.
Mm-hmm.
If you could cheat, that wouldn't make it fun. Alright. Oh, it's gonna suck.
Oh!
So bad. It's not even good flavor.
It tastes like... I'm like literally watering.
It's just as bad
My eye.
as when I chewed it a bunch. Oh, it might be worse. Why is it get worse?
Oh no!
Oh, waves.
How is that worse than the first time?
Oh, it's worse.
I'm like crying this time.
Oh,
Oh,
I can't talk.
oh no, it's not my tongue.
Maybe it's because last time you had the cherry to begin with.
Maybe.
There's like a nice little coating on your tongue.
You had that though this time. It still hurt.
Oh, it's still gonna hurt no matter what. Oh, it hurts so bad.
Oh my gosh. Okay, well it is recorded. Take note that we did that
It's recorded.
twice.
You won't be seeing us maybe for a while. I'm trying to remember correctly, but I can't think straight because you know what the Sean guy says on Hot Ones, it like messes with your brain chemistry, is so fucking real.
It's like all your brain can focus on.
So we're gonna try, as long as our family is okay with it, to film New Year's Eve, and our families usually leave for New Year's, so we're gonna bring in the New Year's together while everybody sleeps that we know.
Because we film these really late at night, so we'll already be up.
So what that means is we're not gonna film next week. I don't know when you're gonna see this. It might already be New Year's by the time you see this, because I'm not putting pressure on this beautiful woman here. It's the holidays and we got a lot of kids. And our mouths hurt, okay?
Really bad.
And they might still hurt by next week.
It does go away.
So there might be some gaps in there. But god damn it, New Year's episode's gonna be great.
Yes. And so when you see our New Year's episode, you'll see it a week after New Year's, and we'll...
A week or so, I don't know.
Yeah. We don't want to promise anything, because every time we do that, something gets messed
But
up.
Merry Christmas, Happy New Year's, whatever day it is for you. We're not prepared for Christmas a week from now. You are. You said you are.
I am. It's my first year. I'm actually prepared for Christmas and my Christmas Eve dinner a whole week in advance. I have 2 Christmas trees.
I got some like random junk under the tree, but no.
Oh, all my presents are wrapped. They're just not going under the tree until the 24th.
We just gotta wait until Friday to get paid. We're doing some Christmas shopping this weekend. There's probably not a lot of snow right now. Maybe we should be out horn hunting.
Yeah.
It's unusually freaking warm. Which is freaking weather.
Oh, yeah.
That's what. I'm so glad to get. This isn't even pretending. I'll get psyched about this again. As you know, I'm sure the Northwest is extremely windy.
Yeah, which is peculiar for us. We don't usually get a ton of wind.
The direction is so weird. And if anybody wants to tell us why that's not a conspiracy theory rabbit hole I should go down, please do.
Yeah.
I would really like to be rest assured that there's some explanation to this. But our weather patterns have changed completely. Not just the fact that it's too warm, but our weather comes from the coast. It's supposed to go. Our wind is always the prevailing gusts are 95% of the windstorm west to east. They blow towards the east. For me, apparently, in my city, is like going from the south to the north.
Yeah.
She has a coworker in a city that's like 20 minutes away.
Yes. Yeah.
That's saying, was it?
He was saying, so in his neighbor's yard, he has a 100-foot pine tree.
Okay.
And he's never had to worry about it before because the wind always blows northeast-ish, north that way in that direction.
Okay.
And he was worried because this is the first year he's seen the wind blow towards his house, which would have been southeast.
Okay.
So he thought it was peculiar that the tree was leaning this way and not that way.
So weird. And then those trees are not used to being blown that way. Everybody's out of power.
And the ground is wet, so the trees are easily uprooted.
Right after flooding in fall. Like, we live in an area, there's a place in North Idaho that is known for flooding because there's so many rivers that are just all over the place, and lakes and rivers. It always floods in the spring. They were flooded out in the fall.
Yeah.
Like, and even the road that they constructed, it's like a main road that goes up to my mother-in-law's house.
Right.
They constructed it to avoid the flooding that happens every year so that people could still get into the town.
Sure.
That got flooded out. So it's not just unusual time of year flooding, it's severe flooding.
I have a peculiar theory about the weather. It seems to be we're having summer more into mid-October and then having fall later into December and then having winter more in January, February, March.
It's the delay, which is so messing up the animals. Speaking of hunting season sucked this year. It's
Oh,
like they just aren't
right.
ready for it. They're just like, it's not even the right time of year.
It's not even cold.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then we had that like little tease of snow.
Which is kind of what caused the flooding, because we snowed. It snowed up in the mountains, and then bam, it was hot, flooding, and then all this freaking wind, and all these people in freaking Washington that are already displaced and flooded out, and now they're dealing with windstorms.
We have peculiar patches of people losing power, but it doesn't seem to make any sense. We've agreed to go look at our electrical company's archives and see what it ends up being at the end of the windstorm, but it did seem peculiar.
Maybe comparing it to, like, especially what was it? I want to say it was like 2015? Was it? It was like November 2015 when you guys were out of power for like a week?
Yes, 2015.
When November storm was like, 2018. I'd like to compare power outages then.
Do a crossover?
Yeah.
That'd be interesting to see.
Especially similar time of years. It was like 75 mile per hour gusts up to.
Yes.
Like insane. Like 50s are when we're like, oh my god, hurricane level. Oh, because we're wimps about wind.
Yeah. My shingles fell off my roof. The wind was blowing. I literally
I totally misheard you and I heard shing balls and I was like, that's such a funny word.
Shingles fell off of my roof. We had a lot of displaced people today. A lot of electricity out, and the worst part about this is that it probably will get cold. Probably will get
you
cold.
work in hospitality, right? So there's locals that were in need
Oh,
too.
it was pretty much all locals, truck drivers, and a lot of elderly people that didn't want to be alone. We had narco bringing in oxygen and hookups.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Yeah.
Those old people that don't want to be alone makes me so sad.
Well, think about it. You're all alone.
It's scary.
Power's out. It's cold.
Terrifying.
Low mobility.
There could be a tree that falls and nobody would know that
There
I'm
was
here.
a lady I pushed out to her car in a wheelchair, and she was one of the rare people that actually did get hospitalized through COVID because she was a little bit older and a little bit more weak, and it destroyed her lungs, and now she's on the heart transplant list. Poor thing. She's like, I'm gonna go home and get my stuff, and I got her a room. And my boss was like, yeah, we'll just call the front desk, we'll come out with the wheelchair. She's like, even if the power's on, I'm gonna come back.
Oh,
I think it's just because, she's
bless
scared.
you guy. Well, she already paid for it, so might as well come hang out and get some free
That's what I
continental
told her.
breakfast.
Yeah, but I was like, yeah, take a dip in the pool, like, hang out.
I know, before our power came on, I was like, what are we gonna do? Because we went out to dinner to eat, obviously, we couldn't cook. So we're going back home, and he's like, what if our power's still out and it's really cold? And I was like, I'm gonna be calling Raquel and see if she can get us a good rate.
I would. I give you the friends and family discount. Super good rate. Oh my gosh. I know, I was thinking about that. I was like, just let me know if you need anything. And then I didn't hear from her for so not only, I did not hear from Mandy for like 3 hours before our show. And I'm thinking she's not going to come. I fell asleep. I halfway read her text messages while I was asleep, had a very lucid dream. She gets here. I was angry because I'm always angry when I wake up. And then I thought we were doing like a fun little Happy New Year's, we'll see you next year video. And she had a whole thing planned. And I was like, I didn't know that's what she meant. And then she said she got me a surprise. Burnt my mouth off twice. Our video
For you.
For
you.
It is all for you. It's been a wild ride, guys, but it's our 7 month. at the end of this month that we've been podcasting and consistently kept up with it no matter what it's thrown at us, and I'm very proud of
We've
us.
gotten a lot thrown at us.
I know it's only like 31 subscribers or something like that, but thanks for watching, and we've had a lot of fun.
And we're going to work on SEO. Apparently there's people that want to find us that can't find us, so we need to possibly change our name.
We're thinking to know or not to know, but if you have any good suggestions, we're open to them. So let us know. I wanted to try and sneak your neighbor's story in there somehow, but I don't know how we can do that now.
It's fine. It was part of the purple skies.
Yeah.
It's fine. Great question, though.
It was.
Maybe I'll present it to you. So this is a question that trademarked by my very wonderful neighbor who was trying to get to know me a little bit. Do you believe in politics? Let us know in the comments.
Yeah. Not what side, not where you stand.
Just do believe in it.
Just do you even believe? Because the world
My
is a
answer
stage.
is no. No, I do not.
Everybody knows I think the world's a stage. So it's all just for our aesthetics.
Until next time, please continue challenging your bias.
And keep an open mind, but not so open that your brain falls out. And we'll see you next year. Bye, guys. Merry Christmas, and we love you.